Um, I'm not familiar with Larry Summers, but of course he does. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and his opinion that he states, I actually agree with. Summers was being interviewed the other day. I'm not sure what channel he was on, but he basically said that Trump is the worst of all the presidents that we've had. We've had 45 presidents, and he basically said that Trump is the worst one, which I agree with, because Trump is the worst. Um, he also noted that when it comes to stocks and the economy, it happens to do better under Democratic administrations, which is no surprise. Economist Larry Summers, a former U.S. Treasury Secretary in the Clinton administration, and also he was a National Economic Council director for Obama, says that Trump has been the worst of America's 45 presidents. Um, Summers goes on to say that that Trump is doing grave damage every day, both in terms of his incompetence with which we are dealing with the problems like the COVID, and in terms of the erosion of American institutions and the rule of law and traditions for respect of all Americans, Summers says in a wide-ranging interview on Yahoo Finance's On the Move this week. At this stage, the 65-year-old former public servant says his best guess is that former Vice President and Democratic nominee Joe Biden and Vice Presidential running mate Senator Kamala Harris, Democrat from California, will defeat Trump in November. What's more, Summers contends that a Biden administration will restore and accomplish several things that will benefit this country, from restoring the opposite traditions and norms to enacting policies that support the middle class. It will bring a return to traditional norms of American civility and seriousness of purpose, whether the issue is listening to public health professionals on a disease, and whether the issue is consulting in civil ways with their allies on matters of international concern, whether the issue is engagement with all the American people being treated equally rather than appealing to racism, Summers said. He added that the Biden-Harris ticket put forth powerful ideas for addressing some of the most pressuring problems that we face, pointing to green investments, healthcare, taxes, and inequality. But Summers also said he praised their program as impressive and ambitious and thinks that they'll have a very good chance of enacting a substantial part of those policies quite quickly upon assuming office. Summers also dismissed the perception that Democrats are anti-business. He said, basically, I'm certainly one who at times has had to warn against those excesses, but I can tell you that the data are remarkably clear that on average, the stock markets, on average, corporate profits do better under the Democratic administration than they do under Republican administrations. And so it's not just the little guy that does better, it's actually capital and corporate America that does better. The economists explained that that's because the foundation of our economy is in the middle class, and when you have policies that are based upon and around supporting the middle class, it ends up being better for everyone. And when you have policies that rely on a trickle-down theory, it's not even best for those who are brought into the implementation of those policies. Summers added. But yeah, he is right that Trump, like I said, is the worst fake squatter that we've had. So if you like the video, give the video a like and subscribe to my channel, Ryan Van Wyk, and also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video comes out. And thanks for listening.